Hi, my name's Connor. I grew up on the northern beaches of Sydney for the first 7 years of my life. So my parents actually split up, and Mum moved with me and my sisters to Queensland here, southeast, of course, on the Sunshine Coast. I moved to Atolla and I started going to Currimundi when I first started doing RI in grade 5 and did that for each of the 3 years. As a kid, I remember RI being pretty awesome. It was something I actually looked forward to in my week. I definitely enjoyed it. When I was going into high school, I found it a little bit challenging. I was friendly, but I didn't have the most friends, and that always, obviously, as a teenager, you kind of want those people, or you want to have friends and you want to be someone who's noticed. And I went for a job interview for a traineeship, which I thought was just cool because I'd have money and stuff to spend. But it turned out my boss was actually Christian and the brother of the pastor at my church. He invited me to go to Amplified Youth. Through that, I just unraveled more and more about God and me, and through the times that I went there and the messages that were preached there, more and more of what I remember from primary school. The first time that I encountered God was actually on the first night that I went to Amplified, and it was through the worship, undescribable encounter with God, and through that point it kind of changed. Yeah, it shifted me around and I started to see more and more. And now I'm actually an intern at City Edge Church. I teach RI every Friday morning at 10:40. I rock up at the school and we go for 30 minutes and they love it, which is awesome. And I remember the first lesson that I taught, I kind of looked back and it was like, oh wow, you know, like I remember this was me in this school. Now I'm teaching RI right here in this very classroom where in grade 7 I actually had been taught. This is actually my classroom right here, this very spot that I'm sitting. I really believe that when I'm here teaching the year 7s RI, like I love just seeing their faces, you know, being happy. I love the fact that they, you know, pay attention and I get responses out of them, that they actually communicate back to me things that they've learned, and that shows me that not only are they growing in knowledge, but they're actually getting and understanding it. All right, what's been your favorite lesson this year so far?
Oh, all of them. Are we allowed to say all of them?
All of them?
The one that you talked to us about how big he is.
How big God is.
Yes.
Cool, awesome. In Corinthians 3:6, it says that, Paul says that I planted the seed, Apollos watered, and God made it grow. And I fully believe that the seed was planted into my life right here as I was sitting at one of these desks, going through ministry and church, continued to water it, but now God's made it grow to a point where I'm here right now, being able to teach the grade 7s. So it was through RI that my vision of God was shaped and that my world was changed.